I have really oily skin, so I need to use a primer, and the one I'm using is Dr. Brandt. I've been loving this one lately. I'm going to apply that all over my face. It kind of feels like the Benefit Professional, but not as greasy. But that's also a good one too. And I like mixing my foundations, so the ones I'm going to use is the Nars Sheer Glow. Actually, this is the one that's matte. And then the Motives Ageless foundation. One's a little lighter, one's a little darker, so I'm going to kind of mix to get my color. And then I'm just going to dab that all over my face and then blend that out with the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, I think it is the number. I like my foundation to be full coverage, so that's why I kind of mix it too. And while I'm blending this out, I'm going to avoid my eye area because I put enough product on this area already. I like this brush because it blends out really well and it doesn't suck up a lot of product. And I'm also going to run that a little bit down my neck as well. And then to add a little bit of warmth to my face and also contour, I'm going to use this Motives Sculpting Series palette. And I'm going to use the second darkest color. And I believe this brush is also by Motives. I think it's a concealer brush. And I'm just going to apply that to my forehead because I have a big forehead. So I'm going to apply it to the top to kind of make it appear a little smaller. And then the sides of my cheekbones. And then a little bit down the sides of my nose. I really like this product. It blends out really nicely. And then I'm just going to blend that out with the same foundation brush that I used before. I just find it, I do like beauty blenders, but I mean, I really don't have time for all that bouncing, to be honest. I just find this brush is just so much faster. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and blend out my nose. I'm going to color correct under my eyes, and I'm using this new Makeup Forever HD corrector. Not sure exactly how I feel about this yet. The color is really good, but the consistency is really thin. It's actually my first time trying it. Then I'm going to blend that out with a Sigma E40 blending brush. And if you're using a color corrector, you should only apply it where you need it, not in the typical triangle that you see everybody else doing for their concealers. And then for concealers, I like a super full coverage concealer because I need it under my eyes. And I'm going to also mix two. I'm going to mix the LA Girl Pro Conceal and then the Amazing Cosmetics Concealer. I'm going to bring that down alongside of my nose and then down under my eyes where I need it. I don't bring it too far down under my eyes like into a triangle. And then just down the center of my nose and then around my nose because it gets kind of reddish there. And then whatever left on my brush, I'm going to apply it a little bit to my forehead and my chin. And then I'm going to blend that out with a Sigma E40 blending brush. I always use this brush because I just find I have a lot more control with it. And under my eyes, it's kind of difficult to cover. If you guys want me to make a full video just on that, explaining what I do, I can do that. Because I really do have really bad deep set dark circles under my eyes. It's just, I hate them, but they've just always been there. And they're a little difficult to cover, so it really takes time for me to do it. But yeah, this brush gives me a lot more control and it blends out really nicely. And then to set my under eyes, I've been giving my Cameo powder a break and I've been using the Benefit Agent Zero Shine powder. And I apply this with a Sigma brush. I'm not sure which one this is, but I will have all the brushes listed in the description box below. And then to set my face, I'm going to use this Tarte foundation powder very lightly with a Morphe brush. And then for an extra contour, I'm going to use this Tarte contour palette, which I love. It smells exactly like chocolate. Love it. And the brush I'm going to use is actually a Tarte brush. I've been loving this also. And I'm just going to run that along my cheekbones and then my forehead. And this brush makes it so easy to get a super sharp contour look on the cheek, and then also it's very easy to blend out the forehead. And then for my highlight, I'm going to use this new Anastasia Glow Kit in the one that's called Gleam, and I'm going to use Mimosa and the lightest shade from that color. I'm not sure what it's called. and just apply those to my cheekbones and to the center of my nose. And a lot of highlighters look a little more intense when you wet them, but I find with this one, they look more intense just leaving it dry, which I like. And then I forgot to contour my nose with that contour kit that I used, so I went back and did that. And then for blush, I used the Sigma Aurora powder. I really like this color. It's something de rosa. I don't remember what it's called, but it's super pigmented. It's just a really pretty color. And then to set everything, I'm just going to use this Benefit Moisture Spray, and really I just love the smell. It smells really good. And then for lips, I used Violet Voss's new liquid lipstick in Lust, and I love it. And that's it.